Sup? What up? How we doing? All is well? I hope so. Today, something different. I am gonna try to test out Floowandereeze. I wasted like about an hour trying to understand how this deck is supposed to work, but here we are. I'll do my best to try to explain what we have here, and I don't know, it's gonna be a lot more laid back than usually, a lot less production quality, if you can call it that. I'm just gonna relax, play like 3 or 4 games, and see how good this deck is. Or at least how much I understand it, but we'll see. Very quick explanation about the deck. Basically, the idea for the deck is that you use all the small normal ones that have the effect to search cards. Rabina searches another one. I don't know what I'm saying. Rabina searches any of the small ones, Eagle searches the bigger ones, Stree banishes a card from the grave, and Toucan recycles cards from the banish. And Empen, which is the biggest one, just negates the effect of monsters, plus he has a big booty and a battle effect. Oh, also, forgot to mention, this is gonna be a mess. All the small ones get banished, and whenever another one is summoned, you can just add them back to your hand, which is insane. Other than that, we have the field spell, which allows you to reveal one of the small ones, to banish one from the deck, and then immediately normal summon it. And whenever your opponent normal summons, you get to normal summon immediately as well. Which is great, because it can pair amazingly with the barrier statue. And then we have the continue spell, which I love the art of it. Unexplored Winds allows you to basically use one of your opponent's monsters for tribute fodder if you are tributing one of the big ones. And I also forgot the second effect. Yeah, it also allows you to shuffle 2 winged beasts back into the deck to draw 2. It's a reload as well. It's insane. And then we have the trap, the Dreaming Town, which allows you to immediately normal summon on level 4 or lower, and when it's in the graveyard and you tribute summon something, you can banish it to Book of Eclipse your opponent's board. Insane. And I already told you about the Stormwinds. The other 2 big things that we can tribute summon are Ryza and the Apex Avian. This is a negate. This spins back 2 cards from the board plus 1 card from the GY, which is great because it can either banish 1 card from your opponent's graveyard, take 1 card out of your opponent's graveyard, or recycle one of our own, which is amazing. Then we obviously have hand traps. Dimension Shifter is insane in this deck, and since this deck does not require the extra deck, I jumped on the opportunity to use one of my absolute favorite hand traps, Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries. Hence why the entire extra deck is this thing. It's just a bunch of good stuff that are used right now, and hopefully this can hit them. That's also why the extra deck is the way it is. A bunch of good generic cards that a bunch of decks use. And also there's Book of Moon, which is a card which is really good in here, but I haven't really put in yet due to space. I might put it eventually, but we'll see how it will go in testing. Then we also have Gold Suck, because you can banish one of your cards and just add it back when you summon something, which is insane. The Pots for searching, amazing. The Terraforming for the field spell, and then for the control aspect, 3 punishment and 3 imperm. We also have the Intes for the punishment, and yeah, after this mess of an introduction, hopefully you'll understand more when we jump into the games. So let's do just that. Okay, so we're against Asclepios. Cool. Paper Gang. I hate Paper Gang. Alright, so who's gonna go first? Of course, our opponent. Let's see what he's up against. 2 hand traps at least. That's really cool. And Robina. You can never go wrong with Robina. And, okay, that's a win. Thanks, bye. That was a good game. Okay, now on to the next one. Cherry Key. Cool. Rock Gang. Has failed us. Shit. Oh well. Huh. 3 Robina. That's a hand, I guess. Okay, let's get it started. Robina into Eagle will win us the game. Awesome. Eaglin. Effect, summon Eaglin. And Eaglin will fetch us the Empen. Unless he has a negate. Okay, there is a negate. Understandable, have a nice day. So set 1, set 2. I guess that's all I can do. Good to know that this deck can just single-handedly lose to Ash. That is always a nice feeling. Banish Shix. Shix? Why Shix? Okay, Shix. Toons? Why? Why Toons, man? Oh, I have no idea how Toons work. Okay, how the hell does Toon Kingdom work again? I think Toons are not destructible, cannot be targeted with card effects, and you can banish one to protect a Toon. Awesome, awesome. Now, what can I make? Moobed of Fafnir. Yep, best card in the deck. And Ferjit. I can actually make Ferjit, that's so funny. Okay, let's start with a duality and see how that goes. Another Ash. Huh. Interesting. It's actually very helpful, to be honest. Now Robina can go on unhinged. Come on, Robina. And Robina's effect will fetch us another Eaglin. And with that effect, we'll summon the Eaglin again. And with her effect, his effect, will get our massive boy Empen. And now we'll use this to tribute 1, 2 to bring out Empen. And Empen's effect will trigger, but before that we're gonna chain Eaglin and Robina. So now Empen will. Oh no, he had Toon Terror. Damn it. At least we got our boys back, I guess. I can't really kill that, but we have Punishment, which will get rid of Kingdom next turn. So I guess that's all I have. Another Harpy Lady. Cool. Come on, Harpy Lady. And now, can she use her effect? Wait, what? Cannot be targeted? Cannot target. Fuck. Punishment is useless. Shit. Okay. That changes things. Huh. Well, now my birdies are eaten. Alright, forgot. Toons, they attack directly. Yeah. I'll just take 26. Thank you very much. Or 16? Okay, sure, whatever, fine. Huh. Now, that is a very interesting matchup. Did not expect to see that. So, Eaglin or Robina. I think the play here is to go for Robina, so that I can search Stree and then normal summon Eaglin. So I can search. Yeah, I think the play here is to search Ryza. Or no, I think the play here is to search. If I search Apex Avian, I can supposedly negate activations, which you cannot target. I don't know if this is an activation. I don't think this is an activation. So we'll go for another Empen. And then we'll use the opportunity to use Stree. And her effect will banish Empen, so I can get him back later. And then I'm gonna tribute Stree and Robina for our Empen. And Empen's effect will trigger, same as Robina and the other chick, and we'll get to our hand probably. The map is not what that we need right now. We need an Explored Winds. Do I want normal summon again? No, I don't. Okay, now we got everything back. My god, this deck is insane. Okay, I guess enter battle. Impen will attack Pug Lady. No need for the effect. He'll take some damage. Great. On to main 2, where I will just activate this. And I'll use it, sending back 1 Robina and Stray. Yeah, I can get it back later. So doesn't really matter. Okay, that's a play. I'm gonna set 1. And now I can banish. Next turn I can banish whatever I want to get back with Robina or Toucan or something like that. Huh, that is annoying. I kind of need an Eagle right now. Whatever. Switch this to defense, and I guess that's it for now. So he banishes 3 when it's activated. Okay, that is a small cost. Wait, did he just Red Eyes Toon Dragon? Really? Okay, interesting. You can special summon a Toon monster. Impermanence is useless once again, so can't really do much about that. Even Dark Magician. Yep, that will work. I'm not dead yet, which is nice, but... Oh, they couldn't attack. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so awesome, actually. Whew. Okay. Let's go with the duality. I can banish something to summon Rabina. So I could get back, theoretically, something like... Empen? No. Empen is already engraved, but I don't need that. I need Toucan. So I guess I'm gonna go for Prosperity, since it's kind of useless right now. Let's go Prosperity, boys! Banish. These are definitely not played, so I'll just banish them. Let's see what we can get. All of these are useless, I wanna say. Okay, let's think about this. If I get Stray, I can banish a card from the grave, like nothing useful from mine, nothing useful from his. Also get something back, specific Empen is not coming back, I need something bigger, and I'm really gonna lose to Tombs, aren't I? It's kind of insane right now, but I think the play is to get Shifter, so I can start banishing stuff, removing small birds from the field in order to get this back. No. But I can actually use this to get... Okay, yeah, I can do that. So, tribute set Eaglin, so that I can use this, summon Robina, use Robina's effect, get back Eaglin, and then chain Robina to search for... I should have done this differently. Yep, I suck. Oh man, this is such a weird deck sometimes because It's so weird not to have these guys killed and not clog my field. I guess the place to get Toucan here? Then again, that doesn't really help the situation. Need to switch this to defense. Same as this one. Oh no, that was... Oh man, this is the misplay fest right here. Does Empen's effect stick? Until the end of this turn, so it's worthless. Let's battle. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I can't see any other play right now, which is infuriating. I should have crashed, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, definitely should have crashed. But if I had crashed, yeah, I would have lost right now, so yeah, not really worth it. That would have been nice earlier. Okay, this is gonna be... It's for some V turn, not for the rest, so it's not like I can make access code. Wow. Holy shit, this is insane. If I had kept Ferrigit, I would have been able to pop Kingdom. Man, I'm so not used to using access code. Okay, Let's use this. Okay, send these two back right now. And redraw. That's really not useful. Okay. Yeah, this is bad. This is really, really bad. But I think I've lost. I don't think I can do anything else, so... Let us gold suck, and then we'll get... Yeah, nothing really matters. I lost. Okay, let's just finish this with style. Boosh. Okay. Thanks, Toon Guy. You destroyed me.
Okay, we had some technical issues, so from here on out I'm just gonna show the replays. Alright, so we started off with a pretty decent hand. We'll go with a field spell and banish Robina, summon Eagle, activate Robina, get Pen, Empen, however it's called, summon again, tribute for Empen, and just set and attack for game. Or I wish. Set for 3 and the continue spell. It's a pretty good setup because... Yeah, I'll have to pause here. That is a pretty good setup because if our opponent would have normal summoned, we'd have a way to just summon more and keep going. Granted, we already have a lot of stuff here. We have 2 ways to summon right here, which is really nice. We have the punishment to clear off his board, and Robina is just great. Our opponent is just setting for now, so that's weird, but okay, guess we'll just keep on attacking. Robina Toucan, and he gets a punishment, which is unfortunate. We'll search for the Barrier statue just to be sure. We'll go for the Empen, and unfortunately he got rid of that with Entis, and we'll just attack for that. Playing it safe, you know? Riches, he'll go for Lair of Darkness, apparently, so that's what we're facing. So, all of these traps are very dangerous right now, that the Lair of Darkness is out, so we'll have to see how that plays out. I'll probably won't play it as safe as I should, but yeah, you know. The thing is that I have to be careful not to use my big monsters too much right now, because if I do, well, we can just lose them very easily. Thing is, I'll have to use them if I want to do anything, and of course he's gonna go with Super Poly, take everything for the Pearl Plant thing. So now the best way to out this is either punishment or to tribute him with the effect of Unexplored Winds. But as you can see here, I'm just hopping off, getting stuff back, and he's gonna hit us with the freaking Deck Devastation virus. This dude just destroyed our entire board, because this card destroys everything with 1500 or less attack. Not only that, it also destroys whatever we draw for the next 3 turns that has the same stats, so it's pretty insane. And as you can see here, we have some options, but not great ones. Robina is the best thing we have, and yeah, you know. At least we get a token out of this. He's gonna set and not get anything. Oh, we get a D-Shifter, which dies, funnily enough. Robina effect to get back everything. This thing is not okay with the deck, man. You can just do a single normal summon and get back 4 cards from your banished pile. Like, look at this hand, dude! It's insane. Okay, and we're gonna summon Stree to banish the Empen, to get it back with Toucan, and then summon another Stree, which was a mistake, but okay, and get Super Polyed again, and I'm gonna banishment this, but he has the Full Force virus, so now everything with 1500 or less defense also dies. For 3 more turns. That is just insane. Also, he has a Zero Neutron for some reason. Okay. Set, lair, sure. Oh, look at this trap. Hand trap, useless. We'll attack with Floowandereeze. Yeah. And we'll do this, and that's not really gonna help. Lair of Darkness, nope. Guess it's token beatdown. Alright, he has nothing, so we can win this. No, we need one more normal summon. We'll just attack, set, and we're safe. I mean, what can he top deck Fusion Destiny. Okay, sure. But he was gonna destroy him and get rid of stuff, but we'd better Infinite Permanence that so we can hopefully tribute him over with the help of Unexplored Winds. If we draw something, which I hope. And we get an Imperm. Okay, so we'll use this and get back everything. And we're gonna tribute both for Apex Avian, and he's got another Deck Devastation virus. What the fuck, dude? Okay, just attack with Egglen, leave him on 200, and let's see what we can do. And this dude just used the effect of Dasher to summon Mana Dragon Zirnitron. Mana Dragon Zirnitron. He's unironically playing this card with like twice. Why? Why is this card in here? I mean, it makes sense in a way. It's a way to punish the back row removal, but why? Why not run the Sky Prison? It's so much better. The Heavenly Prison Lord, whatever it's called. It's so weird. But point is that this dude right here now is a problem. We don't really have a way to out him unless we get an Empen, but if I remember correctly, okay, we have Empen, both Empens are engraved, same as Ryza, same as Apex Avian, so now we have nothing to tribute for him, and I don't think I have that many Floowandereeze left in the deck, so that's kinda rough. Oh, Lilith, nope, negate. At least he didn't attack. Oh, and that's the worst part about this. We drew Robina, but Deck Devastation is still in effect, so she dies. And at this point, I don't think we have anything left in the deck. So yeah, we got destroyed, like completely destroyed. It is insane. This dude just top-decked Fusion Destiny and completely turned the whole game around. Plus, Deck Devastation is insane against Floowandereeze. This deck just loses to this trap so hard. Oh my god. I unironically kind of love this, and now I know what to side against it at some point. If I ever end up making a Lair of Darkness deck, which I really want to, it's insane. And yeah, our opponent will just seal the deal with Phoenix Enforcer. Man. What a game. Okay, now we're on to the last game of the day, which is against Sharks, spoiler warning. And now we have a pretty good hand. We'll start with Robina, going to Iglen, get the continue spell, and decide not to summon Apex Avian after the last game. So, you know. And he'll go ahead with the Bashal on that turn, go for Bahamut, make a Toad, and that's it. And the moment I see that he's playing Fish, I'm like, okay, I have 2 Winter Cherries at hand, so might as well try it out. And at least we hit a Zeus. He didn't have anything else in the extra deck. I can't see right now, but he didn't have anything else in the extra deck that I could make use of, so... get rid of, but, you know, there's that. At least we got Zeus out of the way. It's a very big problem card, so glad it's out of the way. But we still have to find to get rid of these 2, so... let's see how we're gonna do it. And he has our set as well. Okay, another Iglen will do. Did I also... yeah, I forgot to mention, it's going a little too fast, I don't know why, but I got sacked for a second Robina, so next turn I'm gonna get her into hand. But I summon another Iglen. But no, I tribute Iglen and his Bahamut for Apex Avian. And don't use the effect of Iglen because of the banished one, so that he won't use Toad. I attack with Apex Avian, get rid of Toad, negate his effect, and just stay in on empty board. I don't think he can OTK me, so here we go again. Out of curiosity, I do this one more time, and he just pops off, summons another Bahamut. The Mad Lad, the absolute Mad Lad, used Aeroshark. Where is it? Shit, whatever. He used Aeroshark, and he went into F0, which is insane, and another Toad. But now it's my turn, and I get back Robina. I also drew the field spell, which is pretty good, so we're gonna use that, and it will get Cycloned. Understandable. Have a nice day. Robina effect. And it's gonna get negated. Sure, but I'm gonna tribute these 2, but at least, the funny thing is that even though their effects are negated, we still get the extra normal summon, apparently, which is insane. No, I completely... okay, let me rephrase that. I chain blocked it with the banished ones, so he negated the banished ones with a Toad, so Robina manages to add another card from the deck, and I get another normal summon, which I use to tribute F0 and Robina with the help of Unexplored Winds to summon Apex Avian again, who can shockingly get over Bahamut Shark. I always remembered this card to have 25 attack, I don't know why. Because it's a level 7 probably. So yeah, get rid of that and mulligan some stuff to see if we can get any other interruptions. Got the last Winter Cherries, which is useless against this matchup, funnily enough, and Stormwinds. So there's that. Would have been nice if I could summon it, but I can't really, so... on to him, and we win actually, shockingly. Yeah, that was a really quick one, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so we are back at the deck, and let's talk about this deck really quick. Honestly, the deck is really cool, and it's really good. I mean, you can see how an absolute buffoon like me, who has no idea how the deck works, manages to do some stuff with it. The fact that you can just normal summon something and get like 4 cards back and then just summon 4 or 5 times after that, and they're normal summons, it's insane to me. Like, how even? How even? Okay, one thing that didn't really come up during the gameplay is Empen. I mean, he actually came up a lot because he's the main play of the deck, but his effect didn't come up a lot, which is weird because he's supposed to be a way to counter links and monsters from the extra deck, I guess. But just didn't come up, which is okay, sure. And other than that, Apex Avian came up in the last match, which is pretty cool because we can see how this in combination with this can be pretty cool. You just have an extra, you can just summon a Omni Negate every turn by getting rid of one of your opponent's monsters. And the fact that this thing is basically reload and Monarch Stormforth for this deck it's so dumb. I really like this card. I even made it the thumbnail for the deck. Ryza is also pretty cool. He didn't come up during the matches that we saw, I think. He came up in testing I did before, sometimes, in a couple of test games that I did before recording. And he's an insanely good card, honestly. There was an instance, I don't remember if it was in a test game or something, where I ended up summoning Dimension Shifter, and I could just tribute Dimension Shifter for Ryza and use Ryza's effect for 3 cards, which is just... I can't even, man. Okay, yeah, it's overall a really cool deck, really fun deck. And unfortunately, an expensive deck. When I was first recording this, I was pleasantly surprised by the fact that if you exclude Empen and Ryza, the deck was relatively cheap from what I understood. Because, Ryza was like 15 euros and Empen was like 15 euros as well, so it's like, okay, you just throw 45 euros at these 3 and you're done. Excluding, of course, Prosperity. Prosperity doesn't exist as a card. What's Prosperity? I have no idea. And then I went ahead and looked them up and realized that the field spell is an ultra for some reason. Not for some reason, but you get the point. So this card, which I thought was a super, so it would have been like maybe 2 euros at worst, it is now 10 euros. Why? Why is this card in the range of 8 to 10? It has, oh god. Empen is like 15, but worst of all, Ryza has gone up to 30 to 40 euros. Why? Jesus Christ, I hate the secondary market. Anyway, enough bitching. So, yeah, if you want, you can just exclude one of your biggest power plays, I guess, and build the deck, but I don't know. At first I was very happy because the deck seemed very cheap, unless the only other instance of an expensive card would probably be like Imperm, even though it got reprinted recently, and maybe Shifters. I don't know how expensive they are right now. I've had mine since the teens, but and Cherries has always been cheap, so it doesn't matter. And plus it's a tech, from what I understand, or maybe a side tech option, not even mandatory. One funny thing that happened is that Ferrijit and Access Code can actually come up in this deck. Same with Beta Fafnir, which is really funny. But Ferrijit, you can, if you have a lot of monsters and you don't have any other play, you can just link them into Ferrijit, then go into Access Code, pop a card, specifically Toon Kingdom, and then go out of your way to defeat your opponent. And yeah, I would suggest for the Tritron matchup, not Fafnir, but Herald. It's a more generic card, so it has a bigger chance to hit a bigger variety of decks. And yeah, plus, okay, let's be real, this whole thing here is extremely experimental. I don't even know if I like it. Seeing Antis and Punishment, I've seen that there's also a Dogmatica version, which runs like a small Ecclesia Nadir engine, which is an option, I guess. I don't know if I like it, but it's still an option, This deck is not very versatile. It's still really good, but as you saw, it can very easily die to a Nash. If they hit Robina with a Nash, you're just done. Or even Eklund if he's your first play. Which, let's be real, it usually is. These two are the things you normal summon the most, and if they get hit with an Imperm or a Negate, you're just left there, dead, with a 600 attack monster or an 800 attack monster. It's really bad. It is really bad. These two are very bad for the first turn, as you know, but they have their uses. So, anyway, yeah, I think these are my thoughts on the deck in general. Overall, really like it. I'd love to try it out IRL, but you know, we talked about the price, and I think that's all I have for now. So, yeah, I'm considering doing another one of these for Sword Soul, but it will depend because this thing took me more hours than I would have liked during the day, so we'll see how free I end up being in these days. If I have time, I'll do another one, but yeah, we'll see. Anyway, now I'm gonna stop the recording, go edit this shit real quick and upload it, and I'm also gonna thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and all that jazz if you wanna see more, I guess. And see you on the next one. Bye!